Sid Khemka is still with us. Hi, Sid. Good to see you. And as always, not such great times for the markets as well as for, with regard to the geopolitical tensions as well. But tell us your view. Crude oil prices have spiked. There could be various crude oil plays, whether you look at ONGC, Oil India, maybe some of these pipe makers, because, laying the pipeline will be important as well. How would you play this, on the positive side first?
Yeah, thanks, Nigel. I think a somber start to the day with what happened yesterday. So heart goes out to all the families who lost their loved ones in the Air India crash yesterday. You also have the geopolitical flare-up in Middle East that led to sharp jump in the crude oil prices. So definitely this would be on one side positive for the upstream oil companies and some of the companies which are involved in the capex theme for the oil and gas industry. On the other hand, this will be definitely negative for the downstream or the oil marketing companies, some of the company sectors that use crude as a key raw material. So within the upstream oil companies, we believe both ONGC, Oil India, that could be a key beneficiary. What we are working with a crude price estimate of about $65 per barrel, and between the two, Oil India is more, you can say, directly linked to the crude, while ONGC has a fair mix of crude as well as the gas prices, so APM factor also comes in. For Oil India, a 1% change in crude oil prices impacts the profitability by about 2% in either way. So this sharp jump in the crude oil prices, we definitely believe very positive for both ONGC and Oil India, but much larger delta that we'll see in Oil India going forward. Also, as you rightly highlighted, some of the other companies, for example, Engineers India, that does a lot of EPC contracts plus consultancy for the upstream oil companies, that could be in focus. On the other hand, as we said, OMCs could be under pressure.
OMCs should be under pressure, so upstream up and downstream down. That basically is what Siddhartha is essentially laying out. Siddhartha, any thoughts on Genus? Genus Power, the smart metering story. As we were discussing earlier with Nimesh, GIC got in only last year, invested in the company, put money into a platform, an SPV, and they were going to go big in terms of execution on these smart meters, etc. And there was a block which was scheduled for this morning, and now the block is cancelled. I don't know if you have coverage per se.
So, Prashant, unfortunately, we don't cover Genus, but I think this entire smart metering segment looks attractive. A lot of companies in the EMS space have also got into, including the likes of CG Power. They've got a plant in Hyderabad up and running recently, which is where we have a coverage, but definitely an interesting space. We don't have view on Genus, unfortunately.
Okay, you don't own Genus. The other stock I want to just quickly get your views on is BSC, Siddharth. One-way move, and then day before yesterday, there was a bit of a cut, and I think it is corrected about 10% or so from the recent highs after a one-way spectacular move. Any thoughts here?
So, yeah, I think while we continue to have a positive view, the valuations have definitely skyrocketed and surprised us on the positive side. I think there were some technical factors as well on the exchange where NSE put the stock under ASM, so that also led to some profit booking. Overall, we believe that there is a lot more clarity coming in the weekly derivatives contracts, the expiry days, and that is definitely helping the positive view on BSE. Also, that what we are also seeing is that there is a lot of interest in the unlisted space in NSE as well. On back of that, we are seeing recovery in the overall volumes on both BSE as well as NSE, that is leading to the sharp uptick. But yes, at this valuation, I think definitely the stock needs to consolidate. We could see some time correction, but long-term view is positive.
Siddharth, thank you very much for joining in. Let's